You can tell them this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Ready? Yeah, I'm in my own lane. There ain't nothing else to explain. This is ready or not. This is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Get it all in the frame. They ain't telling we ain't the same. This is. Oh, look, it's that time again. Hey, you on my mind again. World class international. Telling me in Nashville. And it's not up for discussion. Just a lot of walking buckets. One player get that medal. 4 weeks, it's all or nothing. We made the rules how we play right now. Give me the ball in my hand right now. Tell them to keep it a band right now. I think we hot in demand right now. Yeah, rise to the challenge, never ran from them. The roster filled with champions. The music still can tell them this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game.
Nashville, Tennessee, the Athens of the South, the capital of Tennessee, and the capital of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball for 4 weekends. We're coming to the end of weekend number 1. The Eclipse taking on the Rhythm. The Eclipse trying to go undefeated on the weekend. Kevin Barnett alongside two-time WNBA champion Sid Colson. Sid, guard play has been key here, and one of the newcomers has really set the tone for the Eclipse, Caitlin Chen.
She's been fantastic. She's been really fun to watch. She's just been very composed for a rookie. She's come out here and she's led this team, and her energy, she's so like joyful playing as well. She's smiling, she's having fun, and you can feel it throughout their whole team. Like, it's infectious. But yeah, she likes going to the left a lot for a right-hand point guard, and she's very in control, getting to the basket, which you love to see. She get them with a little nasty behind the back and the pick and roll split. She's just having fun, yeah, looking very confident, and I feel like their whole team is playing that way.
Yeah, they've had scoring coming from a lot of different places. We do know that scoring needs to come from the Rhythm with Kia Nurse.
Has to. I think Kia's done a great job in the first 2 games of coming out, being that spark for their team, but they need somebody else to join in, which they did have. Luckily, they had their captain, Lexi Brown, back last game. I think she had 15 points, was shooting it well. They ended up having 4 people in double digits, but Kia's been great, getting to her mid-range, shooting the shot whenever she feels open. She's letting it fly, and she's trying to tell Aaliyah Nye to do the same thing. So hopefully Aaliyah will have a big game.
Not afraid to launch from 3 either. 11 attempts last game.
Not at all. If she sees space, she's letting it go.
Never met a jump shot she didn't take?
Never. Never.
All right, we'll see how it plays out. This is quite the challenge with the Eclipse, who come in at 2-0. The Rhythm 0-2, averaging about 70 points a game. Are the Rhythm. They're going to need more output than that if they are going to get over on the Eclipse. We are ready for the Eclipse and Rhythm. We'll jump it up. Natasha Mack, who's had herself a fine debut as well, leading the league in rebounds against Mercedes Russell for control, and we're underway. Morrow to Chen. Right away, that high action again. Chen immediately launches, and it's good. She went a record 7 for 7 last night.
She's feeling good right off the bat. I'm super curious to see what the point guard matchups will be like, actually.
Brown takes the save there. She'll try and get a little space off Mack. Give it back to Mack. She'll go with the left hand, and that is good. Successful trips down for the end for both sides.
You see Shea Petty starting to pick up full court. I think we'll see more of that this game with Caitlin Chen.
Morrow. Let's look at Anissa Morrow, who has asserted herself out of DePaul and LSU, a Chicago original. There's Lexi Brown. She'll launch for 3 right away. Good to see Lexi Brown back. Suffered an injury the first night back on Wednesday, and then returned to the floor on Friday.
One block from Mack right there.
Rebecca Gardner had that shot stopped, but Gardner sits right now 2nd on that leaderboard. 2 guards leading the leaderboard.
Yeah, that's unusual. Yeah, that is unusual. I don't think that's happened that many times. Don't quote me, but it's kind of rare to see. We usually have a lot of bigs here who can score it well, and they end up at the top of the leaderboard early on. But it's nice to see Beck up there. She's been having really solid performances. I think tonight will be another one because she's just composed and she's a veteran. She knows what she needs to do.
Petty's off the mark. Morrow on the line as she handled it, so we'll stay here. Shea Petty, Defensive Player of the Year last year, number 34. Draft pick by the Chicago Sky originally out of Temple. Last team, Indiana Fever.
Yeah, we were there together. That's my girl. It'll be interesting to see her matchup against Caitlin Chen today. Just being defensive player last year. Will she slow her down a little bit today because they need that?
Chen slows down Brown and then goes the other way. Nice feed, and that's an easy score. Gardner, the beneficiary, on the break. Brown with Morrow on her this time. Mack will step back, hand it off to Petty. Energetic defense from the Eclipse to open. Petty, 3 points, a little long. Chen and Gardner have been quite the dynamic duo for the Eclipse as Card tries to pull that ball inside. Ends up with the foul. That'll go against Lexi Brown.
So they're always getting it out quick. Rhythm needs to try to match this pace, honestly, on the other end. Because every time Eclipse gets a rebound, they're looking ahead. Their guards are running the floor, sprinting the floor, in fact. So I'd love to see Rhythm start doing that more.
Brown up the other way. Eclipse mentioned 2-0, 183 over the Gold Rush, 101.83 over the Gold Rush, 192 over the Glow, as they commit a turnover there. On the other side, for the Rhythm, they are 0-2. It was 86-73, the loss to the Glow on opening night. Then the Gold Rush last night, 80-72, a game in which they shot just 33%.
Yeah, they really need a locked-in and energetic start today. Because after losing 2 games, like the third can be very...
Chen from almost the same spot, 2 for 2 now. Remember, you earn points here for all of your own individual actions. You get points awarded for buckets, for turnovers, you get negatives. Steals, you get positives. Gardner, Chen, Gardner keeps it, and it's a soft left hand. And 12-2, the sprint. Immediately, the Eclipse putting a shadow over the entire Nashville Municipal Auditorium. They are once again in control. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by Concrete. The Athletes Unlimited colors in the Nashville Courthouse in downtown, as well as the Korean Veterans Memorial Bridge, as this town celebrates professional women's hoops. And we throw you down to Anna Camden, who is courtside, third member of our crew.
Well, Kevin, the Rhythm come in tonight looking for that first team win of the season, which may seem like a daunting task to the undefeated Eclipse, who are up early in this one. But Coach Anisha Curry just wants her team to take it one step at a time, focusing on getting better and staying the course. She said there were things they did well in Game 2 that they didn't do in Game 1, and they are looking to continue to build upon that tonight.
Well, they're going to want to build on it quick now. 72.5 points per game over the last 2. Eclipse over 100. Sid, give me a few things you think the Rhythm have to do if they're going to, first of all, come back from a 10-point deficit.
Well, one of my biggest was that they needed a locked-in and energetic start, because when you're down 2 games for the week, you know, that third game can feel kind of daunting, especially if you're playing the team that's looking like they're going to go undefeated. So they really needed a better start than this. But from this point on, their shot selection and shot making is going to be critical. They've had a lot of games. They've had the last 2 games where it's like very just sporadic shots. People aren't shooting great percentages, and it's because they're rushed or just trying to, you know, cut the lead quickly. And then the last thing is that defensively, they're going to have to consider switching everything, I think, just to keep bodies in front of them. And hopefully, they might even need to start full court press, and I don't know. They're going to have to do something to just slow them down.
They came out with some good energy here, taking away that possession. Lexi Brown with it. She'll find Nurse, who immediately pulls the trigger. Chen running. More good defense here. Nurse with the rebound. So teams trading out of the timeout. 12-2 still. Brown. Nurse calling Mack over. She'll play over the top there, has it poked away, ball thrown back out to Morrow, who's going to get an easy bucket here.
Yeah, it's just rough. They're either taking quick shots or they're turning it over. And Eclipse is scoring so quickly on the other end, and now you're coming back and hopefully not repeating that same thing.
Anissa Morrow coming off 14 and 10 last night as Petty tries to find some space, finds nothing but purple jerseys. Good positioning there by Mack, and a good mismatch with Chen.
Chen almost had to stop right there.
Yeah, at some point you just give up, right? I remember having Oma Givens at 6'10" dunk on me. As that one goes, Alicia Clark.
What kind of dunk? Was it just a regular one? Or
It was a
like
push you out of the way because I'm 6'10", 255. And just put it in the hoop. He was unhappy I took him from the wing on the previous possession, so. I've always loved that about basketball, the different matchups.
Me too.
Eclipse is pushed out of bounds there as we take a look at the overview here and how it works. Listen, 40 athletes drafted onto 4 teams weekly. They will have these names get behind a logo, a shield here, Gold Rush, Glow, Rhythm, and Eclipse. Leaderboard, you go up, you go down based on individual points, but you can't power it just with individual points. The Eclipse have proven winning quarters and games matters.
It matters so much, and they've just had the best energy out of any team. Like, they've been playing together, they're playing smart, they're sharing the ball, they're having fun, and they're up 2-0 and probably going to go 3-0 for the week.
Chen has the ball. She's made her last 10 shots in a row. Bell here steps back, creates some space, and that'll be a score for number 69, Kirsten Bell. Bell had a 120-point free throw yesterday.
That's right. That was good patience by her. Just reading what the defense gives her and attacking.
Eclipse already with 7 points off turnovers. Their defense is translating into offense here. More good defense there. And they're out and running once again. Bell lets it go to her teammate who puts it in. That's Mackenzie Forbes with a 3. They had no Asia Taylor tonight, so I wonder where 15 points a game might come from. Mackenzie Forbes could be it.
They have a lot of other options to score. Mackenzie's a great one, great shooter. She also said she's working on slashing, getting to the basket more.
6 players have scored already for the Eclipse. That's kind of been the theme. They had 6 players in double figures last night. That one does not go. Tapped out. Picked up by Petty, who quickly scoops and scores.
Yeah, I love Jalen's energy. She needs to provide a spark for them defensively because they're just not finding it anywhere else.
Forbes already with that 3 in. Chen finds it and then has it stripped, but she was on her way to the bucket, and we're on our way to a chair chat. First time we get a chance to visit with Mercedes. Russell, Mercedes, you guys have been so good this weekend. What's clicking with this group?
Honestly, I think we're just playing really good team basketball. Like, we share the ball really well on the offensive end, and then defensively we just communicate and we help each other, which is what we really need to rely on. We need every single person to win the game, so that's what we've been doing, just relying on one another and just encouraging each other to, go out there and play your game.
You feel like this has been one of the most fun teams that you've played with in your AU experience?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think this roster is pretty solid, just 1 through 10. Everybody brings something different, and it's been fun just to play with some players that I've actually never been teammates with before and just experience their game and be a teammate with them. It's been really cool.
Okay, so
for the first week.
tell me what having Alicia as captain has been like. Is it her and Chaz's dynamic that's made this team play the way it is, or what do you think there?
Yeah, I think they're pretty much co-collaborating just to put this roster together. I think they really got everybody that they wanted to in the draft, and they've been working hard together just on their offensive concepts, our defensive schemes, and just putting together an overall really solid game. And I mean, it's worked out for us. We're 2-0. Hopefully we can end 3-0 tonight.
Yeah, it's looking like you might.
We're off to a good start, but it's 4 quarters in the game. Sid, 40 minutes. Yeah. This is just the first 10, but yeah, really good start for us, and we came out with a lot of energy, which on a back-to-back, that's what we need. So This is great to see.
Okay, we'll get back out there, but I want to see you shoot some more. You didn't been shooting enough.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, come on, man.
All right.
All right, let's see if Mercedes Russell puts it up a few more times. Her side continues to dominate now, 24-8.
Yeah, she said hopefully we win. They know they're going to win this game.
Yeah, stifling defense to go with their offense. Everything's been perfect so far. There is more defense from Mackenzie Forbes. Dad played professionally in Argentina as well as with the Harlem Globetrotters. Granddad played at Pepperdine University. I know a little something about that. Drafted by the Lakers in 1960.
I love that. I like Mackenzie's game a lot. She said she's been listening to Alicia a lot, just trying to figure out how she can be a better two-way player possibly be a 3-and-D to find herself a spot in the WNBA eventually, and so she's been working on her game. So I like seeing her out here competing.
Yeah, last with the Sparks out in LA. So already up huge here, up by 16. Trailer will get the ball there. You and I were chatting about players whose draft stock might be going up in the next week as we look forward to the draft and a new set of teams for week 2. Deanna Trailer was one of those names.
I could definitely see her being picked way higher. And it's not just because of her offense. She's just been competing. She's been gritty on the defensive end, and you like seeing players that don't back down from a match of her and O were fun watching. I think that first night, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm not scared of anybody." So there's no reason to be. It's just basketball.
It's just basketball. That's a good way to look at it. Park will pick off the foul there. Nice feed over the top of the two defenders, and the Eclipse will be at the free throw line. So coming out of a Friday night, we have more Saturday night action, but there were some interesting developments in this first week. The rookies have made an impact. We also had a lot of close quarters. We had a foul committed with 0.7 seconds yesterday that resulted in a 120-point free throw. And the Eclipse have shown you winning basketball will have you on the leaderboard.
Yeah, well, I know they were sick about that foul right there because they would have won otherwise. There was really no need. But yeah, 4 of 8 quarters being decided in the last 20 seconds. I mean, I like it because it just shows that the way this setup is, you have to play hard every quarter. Doesn't matter if you're down all the other 3 quarters. You could win the 4th even if you're getting blown out. So just play to the end.
The Rhythm have done a nice job with that, actually. They have won 4 quarters over the last 2 games, even though they're 0-2.
I know.
Beautiful move by Petty. Oh, sorry, Sherrod.
Yeah,
that was Sherrod. I thought Petty was still in there.
That was a good attack, though. They need more of that.
We definitely enjoyed watching Jalen Sherrod a couple of nights ago when we had the Rhythm.
See, right now, I want to see her pick up good. I want to see Jalen picking up full court. Everybody really needs to be picking up full court. They just have to. The Eclipse need to fill rhythm. There's just a lot of space between the defender and the offensive player. Everybody's comfortable and going where they want to go. They need to force action.
Leslie forcing it with the left hand.
Ooh, now let's go.
A little hard off the window. Sherrod, maybe she'll go again. Trailer surveys what's available. Bell off the back iron. Eclipse there got going a little bit. We're under 30 seconds now, just about here in the first quarter. Miss, and then a foul. Again, a late one. Yeah, Trailer will pick up that foul. And in the point system, you actually get negative points for committing fouls.
Good job by Breezy of just being in good position to put that back. Sequoia Holmes pretty frustrated on that miss. But she just got to stay in it. Sequoia is a known scorer. She said this is her last year. She's retiring after this. So it's nice to even have her out here for veteran leadership. She's played like 19 years pro. So she's just got to find her groove.
Shot clock off. Perhaps the last possession of the first quarter here. Trailer looking for some space. Can't find any. 2 to shoot. Gotta launch it. And the Rhythm will end the first quarter on a little bit of an upswing defensively, and they close to within 9.
I'm glad they got it within 9.
Down by 16.
This should give them some hope going into the second quarter.
So they lose the quarter. The Eclipse pick up plus 60 for all of their players and continue their dominance. They have won 8 of their 9 quarters played so far. Will that streak continue, or will the Rhythm find it here in Nashville in the second?
Today I need like 2 steals from you, few layups. When our second group come in, they don't really got a ball handler. Chin's the only real boost. She just got speed, you know, she want to go left hand. It could go right. Even if the plan is to keep her or whatever, like if you feel like it's a way to get you over, do what's best for you to get through. But run an offense, feel comfortable, push it when you want to, attack, keep going. Attack, you know?
Defensive Player of the Year last year, Shea Petty, along with a championship in the W with Las Vegas, and some advice for her team here, who cut into it 13-4 was the run. So that a nice little run by Shea Petty and crew.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was something that they needed, just to have some more confidence going into this second quarter and hopefully cut into the lead even a little bit more. But I really want to see their communication just pick up more, louder, have a hand on somebody's back, force them to the spot, stop people from even running up to set a screen, just more physicality.
Eclipse are 4 for 9 from three-point rhythm, 0 for 6.
Yeah, that's been their issue, not hitting shots.
Make it 0 for 7.
Oh, that's gonna
Was
be a
that
foul.
offensive?
Yeah,
No.
she's got to give her time to turn.
All right, let's check in with Anna Camden.
Well, the Eclipse may have won that first quarter, but Captain Alicia Clark was not happy. She was in that huddle telling her team that is unacceptable, the way that they closed out the quarter. The Rhythm had gained a little bit of momentum there, put in a few buckets, and Alicia Clark is holding her team to a high standard. She said, that's not how we started this week. That's not how we're going to end this week.
Yeah, I love hearing that kind of leadership from Leash too. That's just how she is. She's going to constantly be communicating. Defense is where she really hangs her hat too, so she doesn't want to see people just coming out and scoring at will, or people getting comfortable because they're up 15.
And you still have to win those quarters, so it's kind of like a brand new game here, taking basketball to almost a volleyball context with the quarters. There's Mercedes Russell. We'll see if she listens to you. See if she throws it up the moment she gets it. Trailer, she's going to shoot from there, left-handed. Got it! 5 for 10, 50% from 3 as a group, the Eclipse. They are going to get broken up. Because you better believe you're going to find 4 captains who were clad in purple in week 1 trying to choose teams for week 2 as that score is put in.
Jalen Sherrod with a little flex right there like she's big. I love that.
Oh, I like the way she plays. 5'7" out of Colorado. Had one of the best quotes I heard in a while as Morrow muscles that one in, where she said on the challenge of playing Iowa, to whom they did lose substantially, she said before the game, look, only difference is we're wearing these jerseys, they're wearing those jerseys. Same people. Well, love that.
Good move by Anissa right there in the post. She gets Holmes reaching in and just finishes the and one. And a free throw.
Completing the three-point play, and right back up go the Eclipse. Sherrod's been providing some punch here for the Rhythm. Under 10 to shoot.
So they gotta read the open player more. So right there you had Natasha Mack with a small on her, and they were trying to roll her down, and then Mercedes came back to help. That left Aaliyah Nye open. Sherrod just got to see that and skip it to Nye for 3.
Five to shoot, that one short. Mercedes with the rebound. Once again, the Eclipse running. Look like they listen to their captain, a little sense of urgency here. Sherrod with Nye up ahead and wide open. That seemed like the right look. Cleaned up by Matt.
It was the right look. It was just a miss, and sometimes it happens like that. But they need to keep getting those easy looks by penetrating to the paint and finding people. Paint and spray action.
10 points off rebounds for the Rhythm here. They picked up that offensive board, which is plus 10, put back. 2-pointer is 20, so that's just as good as shooting a 3 for the bigs down low. 3 Eclipse players got in there for that one.
Their shot selection is just going to be better, though.
Bell, that one a little bit long. Listen, to celebrate the 2026 season, Athletes Unlimited has teamed up with Peace Collective, a high-quality fashion brand on a mission to make this world a better place. This limited edition collection is available right now online at the AU Pro Shop here inside Nashville Municipal Auditorium. And once it's gone, so don't wait. Celebrate in style with us. Some solid AU merch TP's rolling around here in a signed Caitlin Chen jersey now.
She was so excited about it. So excited.
Lexi Brown back in. I don't know, one of the great rivalries in the sporting world might be developing here, Sid. I'm not sure if you know you're a part of it or not, but you are. Bree Hall creates some space there, and she'll draw the foul. Yeah, because you got to wonder, like, better podcast, Full Circle with Lexi Brown and Mariah Rose, or unsupervised with you and TP?
It's unsupervised over everything.
Okay.
Everybody.
Are we going to have, like, a News Team Channel 4 kind of rumble?
You think we should?
Like Anchorman? Yeah.
You think we should?
All of a sudden you're holding brass knuckles or something?
That's one of Will Ferrell's better movies. And kicking and screaming.
Hello, Lexi.
I need to rewatch that soon.
Bree Hall is going to shoot a free throw. So am I. I'm just going to see what kind of form I got here. I missed.
But was the form good?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was bad all around.
I was trying to give you something.
Well, the Rhythm are giving something here. Back to 9 again.
I know. Let's crack that 9 ceiling that they got on it and see what else they can do.
I think back to stop, score, stop, that you were talking about a couple games ago, right? Just cut in with those little rips. Russell with the pick. Stays up high. Chen had to shoot it. It did touch the rim. Russell got it and almost cleaned it up. Instead, we're going to jump ball.
Those are the ones you want to come up with. You can't even let Caitlin get that offensive rebound right there.
That's 5'7" and 6'6". All right, Shea Petty, let's see some hops.
This is one of those ones where Shea just has to go for the steal. When it's up in the air, try to cheat it.
So Mercedes even jump? Did you just stand there?
Oh, she didn't even call it? That was crazy. She intentionally went before it.
Trying to feed it inside as Morrow goes back outside 5 to shoot once again. Chen. Russell. Not the most efficient trip down the floor for the Eclipse.
But 2 good stops for Rhythm. They didn't steal the other one with a rebound, but that's the best defense they played this game.
Nurse tries to slip. Not open. Hall corrals it. 3 to shoot. Both teams suffering from some defense here. And we're going the other way.
Did that rim?
It looked like it touched the rim.
I thought it touched the rim a little bit. But Rhythm's guards were coming off the screens and picking the dribble up way too fast. They got to just keep their dribble and be ready to attack again. Because they've been so stagnant, they need more movement.
Jen did not expect the ball there. She has a little bit of a mismatch. Feeds it into a crowd underneath. Gardner. Too long. Both teams have gone cold here.
Rhythm just needs a good shot here. Oh, nice.
Nurse leans in, gets the call in the bucket.
Good finish by Keith.
This is a Eclipse team that shot 58% in the last game, and for much of it shot into the 60s.
Yeah, I'm looking. Wait, Eclipse?
Eclipse, yeah. Now they're down at 42%. This is kind of their worst shooting output of the weekend.
But this has been a better second quarter from Rhythm's defense.
For sure.
I feel like them closing the first quarter out with only being down 9 put a little pep in their step. So now they've got everybody locked in. You've got all veterans on the court pretty much except for Jalen Sherrod. So they know what they need to do. It's just a matter of going out there and do it. They have to impose their defensive will a little bit.
Yeah, you've got all the veterans plus Sherrod, who's been scoring. Sherrod already with 9 points, definitely leading the Rhythm. There's only actually 11 points on the floor right now for the Rhythm.
Oh, wow. It's the shot selection, though, that we were talking about. It's shot selection and shot making, but you give yourself a better chance to make shots if they would just move the ball more. They're just making one pass and shooting it a lot of times down the court, and that hasn't worked for them yet.
Eclipse started 10 of 15 since 2 of 13. So they'll try and look to Russell inside here. She can create some space with the left hand and sinks it with the right.
She did that because I told her to.
Yeah. We'll put that points for you. We'll give all those points to you.
Thank you.
Not sure it's enough to have you rise up the leaderboard, but we can try. Nurse.
No.
Wow.
No, it's not. I mean, they have multiple shooters out here, like especially with Kia and Lexi out here. I would like to see them get into some action with some stagger screens, which is like 2 posts setting a screen along the baseline and maybe a double stagger. They would set it for Lexi coming off and then set it for Kia.
Second quarter action. We're under 5 minutes to go. Timeout on the floor. Eclipse 34. Rhythm 26. 34-26, the Eclipse continue to be quite dominant. And let's break down a couple of plays as to why they've been so dominant with Sid Colson at the monitor.
Well, we were talking about Caitlin's perfect shooting night the other night, and she started this game feeling good once again. Just a little slow dribble. She's coming up the right side of the court, and as a right-hand shooter, you like coming off with your left foot going towards the middle. So this is just like perfect rhythm for Caitlin Chin to get her shot off. Shea Petty goes under, and you're gonna see almost identical action almost the next time up the court. She's slowing it down again. Mercedes comes to set the screen. Shea probably wants to get into her body a little more, and also Natasha Mack needs to be up higher on the screen since she just hit one. But I don't know their game plan. Maybe they're giving Chin those shots, but I wouldn't want to keep doing that if I was Gardner. So I think we'll probably see some more defensive pressure coming from Shea Petty and Jalen Sherrod in those moments.
Good stuff. Rhythm closing in just a little bit, a couple of times. Rhythm again with a good stop. Petty in transition. I'll leave it for Sherrod, who already has 9.
See how it just looks like they're running around a lot, Kev?
The Rhythm?
Yeah, there's not.
Well, it looked like they were going to go for an ISO with Sherrod on the left, but then all of a sudden 2 more players crossed underneath and created a lot more traffic. There's been a really interesting battle going between Brianna Turner and Mercedes Russell, fighting for position on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they're both good defenders. Breezy's doing a good job of holding her own down there.
And a good job of scoring there with the left hand.
Good. We need more of that from Bree Hall. Just more attacking the paint. They need to also try to get to the free throw line. They're not hitting shots, so create some contact.
More defense. Opportunity here to bring it to 4. Good work done. Remember, in the quarter, too, you're looking for those 60 team points in the quarter. The Rhythm improving effective at that. That's going to look like an easy call.
Leash sold that a little bit.
That looked like a slant pick in the NFL.
I think it was offensive, but she's smart enough to know how to sell it.
So the Eclipse will see if they can find their offensive rhythm that they've had for so long. This quarter, Rhythm looking like they're going to pick up a win at the moment, 11-8.
Way
A little too long. Sherrod trying to find some action down there. We're going to have a good time at halftime. The half show coming up with Raz Gold Onwude, longtime basketball analyst and broadcaster, going to join Sid for some conversation and then some shooting, right?
I can't wait. That's my girl. Love talking to her. She's everywhere.
She is everywhere.
Everywhere. Glad to have her here, though.
Oh, we'll see.
Money.
We'll see if she can take you down.
Money. I'm
You're
going to take
as
my
of yet
jacket off.
undefeated. Yeah, no excuses for you this time. It's going to get serious right away.
I'll have some.
Jen with the score. This seems like the moment for the Rhythm. If they can really pick it up, this is the time to get tied. Win the quarter, get it back to near 0, headed into the second half. Eclipse came out absolutely on fire, built a 16-point lead at one point in the first quarter. Morrow, little runner in the lane, no good. Mack with the rebound. That's been the story this year, leading rebounder for Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball thus far through 2. Nurse in rhythm, got it!
Need more of that. And you see how Jalen Sherrod almost had a paint touch, and that's how she was able to even bring the defense in and have Kia open, wide open, trailing. They've got to do a little more of that.
Russell from just about the free throw line, no good. Gardner gets a little help going out of bounds. but not enough for a foul. So we'll go rhythm ball. There's Kia Nurse in transition.
Oh, yeah. So Sherrod, yeah, she gets in the paint, draws the D. Kia, if she set like that, that's open, I think. 8 times out of 10, she's going to knock that down wide open.
10 times out of 10, she's going to take it, right?
You better know it.
Nurse fully just pushed Gardner, like ran into her as though she was blocking. Good position by Russell. Bell back in. Gardner left side all alone. Got space. Clark managed to make that happen.
Here we go. Get a good shot. Let's go. Let's go.
Bree Hall. Off the glass and good.
Good attack.
Three-point differential. First time we've been this close since early in the game.
Yeah, it is. Even when Rhythm is scoring, though, it doesn't even look like it feels great to them. They're not really excited about it.
Rhythm is not in rhythm.
No, Rhythm's not in rhythm.
Petty found herself in the post. They had to kick it back out, but Bell is money.
Good shot, KB. That was a good kick out by Leash. Almost three people came to her, and she found the open person. It's KB.
Kirsten Bell, 3-time Miss Basketball in Ohio. You know who else is the only other 3-time Ohio Basketball Award winner?
LeBron?
You got it. Kirsten Bell and LeBron. You're good at this trivia stuff.
Oh, stop. Keep going.
All right, I have some more questions for you.
Trivia. We're looking for a trivia night here, actually.
Nice.
So funny you mentioned that. All right, Kevin.
Chen, left hand once again.
Yep.
And they can sprint points on you. All of a sudden, it's 41-33, just under a minute here in the first half.
But once again, this isn't bad for Rhythm. This isn't bad. You started the game almost here.
That's bad.
That's bad.
I'll look back at that Bell 3.
Yeah, we missed the initial part of this play, but Alicia was posting up a smaller guard, and so a big had to come help. Rotations made KB be left wide open, and she knocked down the 3.
Clark beats Russell. Lots of room there against Mack, who comes up with the block.
Good block.
Russell right back at her with the left hand.
All right, need a good shot right here.
Lead is 10.
They probably could have gone 2 for 1 to try to get 2 up, but the way the game's been going, they just need to get a good shot. All right, so we got a stagger screen for Sherrod. Not a lot of space right there.
No, there is no space. Ran into a wall, Clark, but a bucket from Bell. Or part Hall.
They need to stop right here.
Under 10, final possession.
Go over. Okay, they're switching it.
Bell got the 3 opportunity off, and it is no good.
Good defense.
So the Rhythm have done the work to keep it under 10. They end up winning the quarter. Another quarter victory for them. So they will take home 60 points. Excellent work by Jalen Sherrod, who has 10 points. Or pardon me, 9. Hall has 10. A little even scoring here. Nurse with 6, Mack with 6 as well. Continues to rebound effectively with 6 rebounds. So the Rhythm found it a little bit in the second quarter. We'll be back with the half show and then another couple quarters of basketball here from Nashville. For the moment, the Eclipse up. The Eclipse continue to be dominant here in Nashville. They lead 43-35, but they have split the quarters, these two teams. So the Rhythm with a lot of hope as they are at the half, planning their strategy for the third. And up here in our studio, we have an opportunity to meet Roz Golda-Onwude. Covered the 2016 Rio Olympics. Surprised we didn't hang out. NBA, WNBA Finals, NCAA Tournament for an incredibly successful career at Stanford. A couple of degrees there and now an incredible part of the basketball community. She's with Sid for some fun here at the half.
You know I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't wait to get here and just cut up with you. I'm so proud. Normally, I'm interviewing you.
I know. That's
so
how
the
it's
tables
been.
are turned.
That's how it's been. But I was just telling Kevin, you're everywhere.
Yep.
You're everywhere, especially women's basketball, women's sports.
Yep.
You don't miss any big event. Mm-hmm. Tell me, what was the transition like for you to go from being a great athlete at Stanford to becoming an Emmy Award-winning broadcaster? Like, what did you learn as a player that got you to that position?
Well, as a player, what did I learn that was helpful? Being coached by Tara Vanderveer, Hall of Fame coach at Stanford. Yeah. I definitely learned the talents or the skill of pushing yourself outside your comfort zone, being your best version of yourself, or going for that every single day, trying not to take a day off, pushing yourself on the days you don't feel like it. Yeah. Also, the humility of buying into something bigger than yourself and understanding that often great things can and will move on without you. So get on board the train, Tara would say. So all of those are like basketball lessons that I'm using every day in real life.
Yeah, I love that. And actually, one of your teammates from Stanford, Jana Pell, we played together in San Antonio. And me and Jana are still good friends. And she had a funny quote. I might get it wrong a little bit, but she said that Tara or one of y'all's assistants used to be like, look, some days you're the dog, some days you're the hydrant.
We call those Taraisms.
Okay, she has a bunch of those.
Just hilarious sayings that I don't know if she was in on the joke or not, but just hilarious life lessons are in there somewhere.
Because she was like, some days you're the plug, some days you're the socket. Yeah. And so Jane used to say that stuff to us, and I was like, no, that's valid. You either give energy or you take it.
Well, it depends if you're Jane Appel or if you're Rosgold on Woode. Like some of the quotes Tara was saying to me wasn't even that. Mine was like, one of my favorite from Tara was, Roz, I came off a screen and pulled up for a jump shot. Tara gonna stop the whole practice. Roz, that play's not for you.
Oh,
the play's called money, not funny.
What? No way.
That's a Taraism.
No way.
Tara, I love you.
Tell her to let you
Tara,
cook.
I love you.
I hope you told her, let me cook.
You're right.
But Roz, what I love about you is that you were always so willing. Like when I was coming out of A&M and would see you calling games, you were always so willing to just give me advice. I don't know if that was, I'm imagining that's something that you did just for a lot of college players who wanted to move into broadcasting. Like, what does it mean to you to pay it forward? Like, how have you continued to do that? Because I always respected you so much more. I loved you as a player, but respected you even more for not gatekeeping.
Yeah. You know what? That has always meant a lot to me when you say those things to me, and this is not the first time. And I remember the first time I really did hear that from you, and I was so surprised and touched that it did have an impact on you, or that you felt that way about me years before we were having that interview.
I know.
You know, and you don't realize that. And I think about the people who did it for me. I think about Doris Burke allowing me to shadow her. I remember she covered all our Final Fours. And I remember at a Final Four I used to come with my resume. And they used to make fun of me that I would come to the Final Four with my resume, but I was like, yeah, I want to be a broadcaster one day. Yeah. I was always thinking about life after the game, you know?
You seem like that kind of person, that doesn't shock me.
And Doris was like, all right, well, come and shadow me. And I put my money.
Just offered it.
She said, you can come and she actually told me later that young girls tell her all the time they want to be like her, but then it stops there. She hears it all the time. But she said I was one of the ones that actually put my money together, followed up with her, found out where she was, got myself there, figured out credentialing with her team, and then she actually brought me to NBA playoffs, NBA finals.
That's huge.
She did, and walked me through her preparation. I think of Holly Rowe, who has always been kind. I think of a sisterhood, like my big sister. Everybody will have a contest on how much more positive they can talk about LaChina Robinson.
Oh my gosh, she's one of mine. Yeah.
It's literally a gush competition. Like, can you say something more positive, or can I say something more positive? Like, we love her.
I know.
And there's been a number of great women who have paved paths and been kind along the way. And I think about that all the time when I speak to young people or younger ladies and men.
Yeah, but I love that from you, and I hope it did stick with me a lot, because I just like people who they're doing well in their field and they're eager to like bring other people along with them. It's like, it's not just like I'm the only one who can get here. I want to let you know, like, you can follow in my footsteps. You can be doing what I'm doing. It's totally possible. It's feasible. And here are a few tips to help you get to that point. So I always love that. But you mentioned Doris taking, what?
No, I'm going to jump in too because, look, we just talking. We friends here. So it's like,
let's chop it up.
You know what I also think is interesting? Now as I continue to go in my career, it's very much about helping those younger ladies get in and that next generation. But I also think there's a lot to navigate as a woman, as a black woman, in the middle of your career, or when you've gotten to a certain point and you're trying to figure out what's next, or how do I stay creative, or how do I not get stagnant, or how do I stay relevant, or how do people still see electricity in me, and decision makers and people who are looking for the next bright face. And so I think like one of the things that's been really special in having longevity in this career is community of a sisterhood of great other women in this business. It's an understanding of self. It's an understanding of your purpose in this business, and having joy and like holding on to that, not letting anything shake that up.
And you have that. I love that. I love your joy. You carry it with you everywhere. Okay, I got one more. I got like 20 more questions for real. You're just going to have to come on the pod and talk to me and TP for real. But my last one, you've worked so many events. You did the finals, you did the Olympics in Rio. Yeah. You've done the NBA and WNBA finals. You cover March Madness. What's an event that you want to host? Like, what's your dream event that you want to work at? Either hosting, doing analyst work. What's something you want to do that you haven't?
Well, honestly, I would say I'm living a dream right now. I have not done it all. I would count the Olympics as a great career highlight. That's a very special stage and a very elite group of people who get to cover it. And I had the honor of being in Rio in Brazil. I was covering men's basketball as a reporter. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of championship teams. I've had a blessing of working with Hall of Fame players and coaches. I would just love to continue to have a career where I could say I've been 10 toes down in women's and men's basketball since being a player and since the start of my career. I'd love that I was just someone who 10 toes down was always in the game.
And you paved the way for a lot of people.
Thank you.
I love it. But you're not going to leave. You're not going to leave. Okay, when we come back from break, we're going to play Sid Ball.
Oh, Sid
We're going to compete a
Ball.
little bit. Yeah, man, you see all these balls?
Wait, you have your own game? Oh, that ball is bouncing.
Stand up.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
God.
Come on.
Let's do it.
All right, welcome back to Sid Ball. All right, me and Roz are going to compete a little bit. She already clapping. And who are you getting energized? Yeah, yourself? Come on, you going to start.
There's no prize. I was told, what am I playing
Don't
for,
tell.
Sid?
You got to shoot 5. Rapid fire, left hand, and then I go.
Left-handed? What? I'm a righty.
Jazz rebounding, they got you? Okay, good. This is looking good for me. Yes.
Hold on.
You know what rapid fire is?
Listen, I was not told I was going to be here shooting left-handed.
No, that's 5, Roz. No way, you just started shooting right.
All right, come on, man. We're going to get one of these.
Okay,
yeah, the righties. Okay, Sid. No, I know you over here practicing.
Yeah, I
This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, my God.
It's red.
I have to come back.
I hope you don't.
Okay.
Okay, now you got 1 foot hop.
Okay, cool.
You got to shoot 5, rapid fire.
Okay. This has really been terrible. Here we go.
No, you're doing great.
Okay, we back on that right hand.
It's all about your attitude.
That left hand was a little shaky.
That's all right. All right. Now I'm going to do mine. No, you did
that was
5.
That was 4.
That was 5. Let me get on my right.
Okay.
I'm going to jump on my... Oh, no, it's my jacket. It's only my jacket when I missed, though.
That was 5.
That was 5? Okay, now we got no look. You can do any kind. It can be behind your head, hook, whatever. Oh, granny.
Whoa.
Not a backwards
Not
granny.
that going in. Okay, here we
Backwards
go.
granny is crazy.
Let's do it again.
A little harder. No way.
Okay.
Okay, that was good.
Here we go.
That was better.
This for New York.
This for New York. New York is pissed off. No.
Okay. Here we go.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh, they got the crowd behind you. Hi, guys.
And then you got to just pop a squat. You know what?
Wait, what
Matter
are
of
we
fact,
doing?
sit down right here.
Okay.
You got to sit down and shoot it.
Sit down and shoot. Wow.
Yeah,
What,
you
you're
can sit at the
making
top
this
part.
up as you go.
No, I'm not.
Have other people done this?
Yeah, basically. Don't question me. It's my game. It's Sid ball. It's Roz ball or Sid ball?
I like Sid ball.
Okay. Because if you want, we could do a different graphic for you if you want to take over the show.
No. This is Sid's show and Sid ball.
Okay, well then, just do it.
I'm happy to be here.
It don't sound like it.
Duh!
Get out my spot. Let me go. All right, no backboard.
Knock me out of breath.
I'm crying. You're hilarious.
I'm screaming.
Okay, then we got logo. We got logo, Roz. We got 5 from the logo. Josh, or one of y'all want to go over there with her?
I definitely can't do this with this shirt on.
Oh, yeah?
Like my arms,
you can be
I don't want to tear
You
it.
be closer. Underhand scoop it.
This
Underhand
is too
scoop
tight.
it. You know what? We'll switch it. We're doing granny shot for the last shot. Go ahead. No, granny.
Okay.
We'll do all
granny shot. Okay.
Because my jacket's tight too.
No.
No.
Here we go.
Give me one. All right, let's see. Matter of fact, I'm taking mine off.
Oh, you're competitive.
Yeah,
I'm doing the
no, because I'm doing. No. No.
Okay, period.
It's my rings.
I had to. You know what? I didn't realize my watch was weighing me down.
Oh, you need a redo? You need a redo?
This whole time it was my watch
That's
holding
right.
me down.
No, I believe it. Oh,
There we go.
actually,
Come on.
You might be right. Oh, thank goodness you had the watch on then. Ross, we so competitive. Like,
I'm like,
just
I'm
keep
out
the
of
game
breath.
going.
I'm not even having fun anymore.
She actually is
I'm not
fighting.
even having fun anymore.
She done ripped the jacket. She don't even care. I'm not even. Roz, thank you for real for being here.
Okay.
Love talking to you always. Keep killing me, okay?
Thank you too.
All right.
I lost my earpiece.
Back to you, Kev.
Roz is not going to leave. She's going to be back here shooting, practicing, and getting her wind. That's the best edition of Sid Ball we had so far. Got to have some more competitors up here. All right, welcome back to the action. Hope you enjoyed some Sid Ball during the half. That was a good time. We'll see if the Rhythm can continue their role here, getting it back to within 8 as we start the third quarter. Jalen Sherrod, best game of her start to the season here. Nurse right away, hard off the back iron. Offensive board corralled there, but it will be a violation. No one got control of that ball, so Rhythm last had it. Eclipse will take it over. Gardner, Chen, Russell, Morrow, and Clark beginning here in the second half. Gardner working underneath the basket, kicks it out to a wide open Chen. He's been sinking those. Nye gets just enough of it here for Sherrod to find it again. Nye from the corner. That'll do. Rhythm within 5. Clark working off Russell. Russell underneath, getting position, trying to. Good battle with her and Turner. Turner with successful defense there.
All right, Kev, I'm back, buddy.
All right.
Thanks for holding it down.
You guys are having some fun there for a bit, huh?
It was fun. She said she was out of breath too, so we're good.
This is not corralling this ball first and get it back in the corner for the 3.
Hey, good hustle right there. Okay, I like that. I want to see more of that out of Rhythm. Pushing pace, getting easy threes in transition. They need that. Oh, 5-point game.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're right back to a very competitive game. Teams split the first 2 quarters. 60 points available for a quarter victory. Hey, when you're doing the hop, let's make sure we know what knee we're using, all right? It's fun having you up here and all, but let's give you some options.
I started hopping and it felt funny. I said, wait, it doesn't feel like that yet. I forget I'm hurt sometimes, too.
Yeah. So Chen up the floor. Right side. Underneath a Clark, who's the cutter.
Good action right there. Alicia's always going to find a way to get to the basket when smaller guards are on her. But a 6-point game is that's a good sign for the Rhythm, I'd say. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. See if they can hold the Eclipse down here. The Eclipse might be under 100 for the first time this season. They're looking at it become just the second team ever to score 100 points all 3 games in a weekend.
I think you're right. Maybe that is a back-to-back too.
Yep, that's tough to do. Morrow in there with the floater. I was looking at that offensive output. So here's a little trivia for you.
Okay.
Who in 2025 averaged the most points per game in the W?
Oh. 2025.
86 points per game.
Which team?
Yep, which team?
The Fever. Fever?
Nope. Minnesota Lynx.
Oh, yeah.
Who averaged the most all time? It was 2010. They averaged just under 94 points a game.
2010.
Best season result. Morrow leans in with the shoulder, and she will get the call.
2010?
2010. 93.9 points per game.
Phoenix?
Phoenix. Look at that. Good job, Sid.
Yes.
Have to come up with something tougher, I guess.
No, that was tough. I was honestly about to say Minnesota. So I'm glad I just trusted my gut.
Yeah, you should have trusted it yesterday.
Are you a trust your gut, or like if you second guess it, do you go with the second answer on trivia or something?
Oh, on trivia? No, you gotta trust your gut. You gotta figure like, hey, this is it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
But then sometimes you gotta pull it out. I love watching Jeopardy. That's my favorite show.
I like Jeopardy too.
We sit around and watch Jeopardy.
I like the Game Show Network in general, actually. I like all game shows.
Sit around and yell answers at the screen.
Yeah, I'm mad that America Says doesn't have new episodes anymore.
I watched The Floor recently. It was weird.
The Floor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get into
I don't know if I like it or not.
Okay.
I like this, though. 5-point game still. Bench points. Rhythm, look at that. 31 points off the bench. That's been one of the Eclipse's strengths, actually.
Wait, 31 for Eclipse or Rhythm?
Yeah,
for
Rhythm,
Eclipse?
yeah. They're taking the strength away from the Eclipse here.
That's really good. They need that, too.
Sherrod again active after that score. Chen
Very active.
has that one slapped away. Clark corrals it. 10 to shoot. Clark by herself on 9. Can't get it. Mack with another rebound. Sherrod might be increasing her draft stock here with this performance.
Oh, that's going up.
Sherrod kicks it to the fans.
To the fans. You're funny.
It happens to everybody.
It does.
Hope you're enjoying our broadcast here from the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Kevin Barnett alongside two-time WNBA champion Sid Colson with Ann Camden on the sidelines. My favorite quote from halftime, Sid, some days you're the dog, some days you're the fire hydrant.
Yo.
Hopefully
It's
there aren't
funny.
too many days where you're the fire hydrant.
It's a funny quote, though.
That is. Gardner, who came in second on the leaderboard. Nice pass there to Morrow, who gets it to stay in the cylinder.
That's good finish.
50-45. Open 3 is off the back iron. Clark with the board. I feel like the Eclipse got into a higher pace a couple of times and it didn't benefit them. In that first half. Here, Morrow with the miss.
Yeah, transition was benefiting them a lot the first 2 games. Rhythm's actually done a pretty good job. This game is slowing them down in that department.
Chen with the strip. Russell from the free throw line. Got it.
Good pass. Good attack by Chen. She got deep, but she still kept her head up, kept her dribble, jump stopped, and found Mercedes. And Mercedes shot again, like I told her. So this is that action I was talking about. They just ran a double stagger action
What's the double stagger?
where both of the posts set a screen for Aaliyah Nye running baseline,
Coming
and she
underneath,
came
yep.
up, and then right after they set one for Kia Nurse to come off second.
Okay.
Just hoping that somebody falls asleep, you catch somebody like not chasing properly, and you nail them, and one of your 2 best shooters on your team is going to be open for a 3. So I'd like to see them get into more of that and then have an action right after that, because that's their problem. They run an action and then it's stagnant. Nobody moves.
Okay. All right. We'll keep an eye on that. The excitement is building for the 2026 AUSL season beginning June 9th. Get your season and group tickets for the Portland Cascade, Utah Talons, Oklahoma City Spark, Texas Volts, Chicago Bandits, and Carolina Blaze today by visiting the AUSL.com website. AUSL, this is legendary. Of course, we had Maya Brady in here yesterday, won the championship with the Talons last year, and she in the expansion draft has gone to the Oklahoma City Spark.
She was fun.
Yeah, she was fun. You two were getting super competitive on that.
We were. That was a good time, though.
You and Roz are getting competitive, too. Roz was just hitting her streak. I saw a few more shots go up behind me when we started the second half there. And more shots going up from Chen.
Another one.
13 now for Chen.
Is it 13 in a row?
13 points. No, she missed a couple, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 5 for 7.
Okay.
Back. Short range.
Good off-ball movement by Matt.
Just under 5 minutes to go here in our third quarter. Eclipse looking to go undefeated. They've been winning those team points. You just saw Mac pick up the score there. That'll be an offensive foul. That'll go against Morrow. And we will take a little break from Nashville. Bell and company have been good. They continue to lead by 7.
Well, the PEC did such a great job putting together the roster this season, a lot of which are newcomers. So here's a draft bit for you. 10 of the top 15 draft picks were newcomers. This speaks to how much new talent there is this season, a lot of which we're seeing on full display in this one. Nisa Murrow, Bree Hall, and Leah Nye all getting in on the action here tonight. Sid, who's impressing you the most out of that newcomer group this week?
Honestly, I think it's between Anissa Morrow, Caitlin Chin, and Kayana Traylor. I think those are my 3. But all of the rookies we were extremely excited about, just because they didn't get a ton of playing time, I think, besides Anissa Morrow in the W this past season. But seeing them in college and following their careers and knowing that some of them went overseas for a short stint, knew they would come in here with a sort of confidence and wanting to prove something and show off their game. So really excited to have a lot of them, and hopefully they, have a good 4 weeks here and come back.
Yeah, an opportunity to showcase yourself. I like that you guys made Tina Charles a rookie.
Yeah. Yeah, Tina's had quite the start as well. So
you guys try to haze her, maybe?
That would not work. She would just look at us, probably.
Yeah, Tina Charles having a nice start. You see that averaging almost a double-double. Nisa Morrow doing that. Sherrod back in. 48-55. Mac was open underneath. Give you an idea of just how important winning is. We talk a lot about the scoring system and how that you can focus on that if you're a player. You're focused on it too much. Perhaps some of the negatives as Sherrod, with the shot clock expiring, hits the rim. But if you look at, for instance, Natasha Mack, leading in rebounding, she has the most stat points through 2 games of any player in the league. 393 stat points. As that call will go in favor of Alicia Clark. So she's got 391 stat points, right? She's leading the league in that. However, she's 16th on the leaderboard because the Eclipse are winning all those quarters and games.
Yeah, they're not winning enough quarters and they haven't won a game yet.
And
what have they won? Probably they've won 5, I think, so far.
They've won 5, yes. They had 4 coming in, right?
She's
they've won
having
4 of
good
8.
individual performances, and it's not just points and rebounds. She's getting blocks, steals, drawing like fouls from other people. So that just goes again to show you need to win quarters, you need to win games.
Yeah, for everything made of the scoring system, good basketball is what has you on top of the scoreboard. Chen, number 1 on the leaderboard, while being 6th in stat points with 306.
Yeah, they've won. They've won, and they've only lost, I think, 2 quarters so far.
Clark with the shot there, 57-48.
They need more of that.
Yeah, feed to the corner was a good one. Mack with the rebound and the putback. That'll be plus 30 to her individual points on that leaderboard. 10 for the board, 20 for the bucket. Sherrod caught a pick there from Clark. Jen had no space. Block made by the Rhythm. trying to get back within 5. Or 4 with a 3. That too will do. Sequoia Holmes.
She needed that to fall. She's been frustrated all night not hitting shots. Yeah, she just clapped her hand like finally.
Originally, Sequoia Holmes undrafted coming out of college. Had a long career now.
Very long.
Bell steps to her left, misses the 3. Chen pushes it back out to Clark, who has wide open space.
Let's go. Kick it up. She got to kick that up to 9. That's got to be a faster pass.
Yeah, Bree Hall.
It's all right. Give it to her.
Sherrod, I think, wanted
Natasha
Mac to post
got,
up.
Yeah, she's got KB on her. Got to post up. I'm going to set it.
Well, she rotated to the basket there. This time fading away, gets the call, and Morrow is going to get the foul.
She got her on the elbow a little bit. But yeah, they got to quickly post Mac up. I think she was a little tired right there too, though.
Okay.
I think she didn't want to go post.
Well, then she slipped too. She came, set the screen, and slipped. It looked like could have given the ball at that point.
Once again.
57, 52. So that leaderboard does continue changing. Mac was 16th. With some quarter victory, she could be rising up. And you could rise up your game, calling all young hoopers. AU pro basketball player Deja Kelly is bringing her youth basketball camp to Nashville. Join Deja on Sunday, February 15th at Nashville Municipal Auditorium for an afternoon of skill building, fundamentals, and fun. Camp is open to boys and girls, grades 1 through 8. Spots are limited, so visit DejaKellyCamp.com to sign up now.
Yay.
Yeah,
I'm going to
that'd
go
be
to
good.
that. TP and I are going to go to that.
Okay, we'll see if we can get TP's game better.
That's money.
Bell, same spot. Missed it. A lot of traffic underneath. Russell came up with it. Mac blocked it.
Good block. Look at Kia. Look at Kia.
Block on the other side by Bell. So both teams with blocks. Trailer to Gardner. To Bell to the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah. I think Koya just could have hit Kia Nurse trailing right there and got an easy 3 up maybe before the defense was even set, but she went one-on-one. It wasn't a bad drive. I just think the 3 may have been a better option.
Petty into the corner. Nurse kicks it. Hall. Got it.
Good luck. 3-point game, good.
Minute 30 to go here in the third. 59-56. Trailer, left hand with contact, and it's in. No call, much to the dismay of Chaz Franklin and crew. And they give up a transition basket.
Yep. All right,
3 points. 3 points, the differential. Quarter right now, the Rhythm with the advantage, 23-18. They're looking for that plus 60, huh? They've been splitting games. Now they'll be in a position to take the game if they can get a couple of good possessions here under a minute. That foul's going to be on the floor. That'll be Petty in behind Russell.
Yeah, this group was working hard in here. They're finally getting some subs in. The next group got to make sure there's no drop-off. They got to bring the same intensity defensively and move the ball on oath.
That looked like you and me right there. Petty and Russell, that was same thing. That's a foul. 100% foul.
No foul. If you're strong enough to handle it, then honestly, no foul.
Okay. Gotta be built for contact. Better do the work. Down there at Quantum. Better get it ready. Mercedes strong enough for that score. Forget the real ball now. Forget the little fuzzy ball. Forget the real ball.
You brought it up.
What do you think about that ball? What is unique about it?
I like it. I like when you can feel the ridges like this.
Oh yeah, you
and
like
it's not
those
just too. Yeah, I don't like when the ball is too
kinda,
smooth.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like the seams going like this. Oh.
That looked like a kick ball, but instead it's out of bounds. So this is a pretty grippy ball too. This material,
I love it when they're grippy. Yeah, I like this a lot. What do you like to feel when you're?
Yeah, I like a good grip on the ball for sure. You know, you spend a lot of time with those playground balls, and
do you hold
pick
it
it up
like
and it slips.
You hold it like that, or you just shoot it however?
No, I just shoot it however.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get the seams right.
like to get it that way?
Yeah.
So will you adjust it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I try too quickly.
Really? So you get the pass, and just before you shoot, you'll try and kick it flat?
Like if it was like that, I just slowly turn it, or quickly turn it.
Okay. Interesting. 10 seconds to go. Final possession. Rhythm looking like they're going to pick up a quarter victory. That'd be their second in a row.
You need that.
They'd love a bucket here. 2 to shoot. Nye. That would be a shot clock violation with 1.1 to go.
Just awareness. They just got to get it up.
So with 1-1 to go, they'll bring it up the sideline. Here, you got to throw it all the way down to Mercedes Russell. Don't you try and get it under the bucket, perhaps?
Yeah. Well, 1.8, I mean, they can make one pass and make one more.
I see Christian Laettner hit one like this.
No way. Oh.
That's long, and the lead stays at 5.
Good. They needed that.
So the Rhythm take the quarter. The Eclipse hold the lead. And there's a lot yet to be determined in our fourth quarter. 60 points for the quarter and 180 for the victory. We've got a long bit of points to determine here. That is the least amount of people I've ever seen on Broadway my entire life. We'll be back with the fourth.
You can tell them this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Ready? Yeah, I'm in my own lane. There ain't nothing else to explain. This is ready or not. This is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game.
The Rhythm needed to play some defense in order to shut down the high-flying Eclipse. They have done just that, holding their least output throughout 3 quarters in the entire season. And Natasha Mack has a double-double. The Rhythm have won 2 consecutive quarters, and they're very much in this game, Sid Colson.
I like this for them. I think most people coming into this game, especially the way it started, thought this game might be a blowout. And Rhythm has done a good job of responding, being down almost 20 in the first, and now they've got it to, 5? So hopefully this will be a good quarter.
How about that? 42 off the bench, and now just 17. So I don't know if they're going to put in that difference here in the second half and the final frame in the fourth quarter. Kevin Barnett alongside 2-time WNBA champion Sid Colson. Got Anna Camden down on the sidelines. As you get a look at our broadcast position, welcome inside. You ready? We don't even have any.
Oh, no.
I got you.
No, I got you.
Here you go.
We get the real one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
here, I got you.
there we go. There it is.
Nope, I got you.
No, I'm going back to the logo. That's my spot.
Not back it up, brother.
Got to be in the ring.
Yes.
See? That's all I had to do. That's all I had to do. All right.
I believed in you.
Fourth quarter on the way. That was one of the biggest differences actually at the half. Sid, we didn't talk about this, but team for the Eclipse, 6 of 14 from 3 at the half. The Rhythm 1 of 12.
1 of 12?
1 of 12, yeah, headed into that third quarter as Trailer drives in immediately and
you know what?
scores.
They were figuring out, though, by getting to the basket, getting layups or putbacks and getting free throws. So I'm not mad at the three-point percentage. They just got to find other ways to get it done.
All right, well, the 3 of 17 right now are the Rhythm from 3. Nurse by herself with Bell. So step back action, no good. Gardner going the other way. Will she push the pace?
Nope, stop ball.
Bell with the score there as we get an opportunity to check in with Natasha Mack, who's jumped into our chair chat. Natasha, wonderful start for you defensively. How are you able to get so many blocks and rebounds?
It's just great timing because people think I'm really not that long, but I have really long arms. Like I have a 6'11" wingspan, and I just rebound because everybody just stand around and watch.
Is that a critique of your teammates, or are you just saying people in general?
People in general.
Okay, what do you think you all have to do in this fourth quarter to get this thing done? You're down 8 right now.
We got to do what we did in the last 3 minutes of the third quarter. We got to move the ball. We got to set screens. We got to roll, and we just got to look for the open person. We can't just play hero ball.
I saw you were gassed in that third quarter. But y'all's group did a really good job of coming in, being in, and cutting that deficit. So was there something that Coach said in the fourth that y'all had to execute?
No, it's just all on us. If we want to win this, we got to play together. We can't play individual. We got to stop the ball. We're giving them too many easy looks.
All right, no more easy looks. We'll let you focus on the fourth here. Thanks, Natasha.
I appreciate y'all.
Good job, Taj.
That battle underneath is being raged against Brianna Turner. Everyone who goes down there is having to deal with the Pearland, Texas native. One of several voice in sport mentors.
Yeah.
A lot of women in this league are giving back to young women, trying to help them.
I love that, and I think Alicia might be one as well. But Bree and Leash, they're just two veteran players who are very, even in the way that they play on court, you could just tell they're selfless people. They want to help, the younger generation. They want to help whoever their teammates are, and I respect that and admire that so much about those two.
Back-to-back free throws are good for Rebecca Gardner. She's been grinding it out overseas for a long time. The one-time UCLA guard. You gotta love the game to be going playing overseas for more than a decade.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, that is not a job. That is a lifestyle choice. Jalen Sherrod.
She was like a 30-year-old rookie when she got in the W for a full season. I think it was Chicago.
Feed inside, stripped by Mercedes. Russell with the steal. Gardner trying to convert. She'll step over right-handed layup. Excellent football work there. Sherrod in on Bell. Yeah, she'll get the contact and the foul. Now, is this a Euro step here? Would we characterize this as a Euro step, even though it doesn't have as much of a sideways component?
It was nice because it was small, but it got the job done. A nice right-hand finish. And Becca's a really good offensive player. I think I spoke about this in another game. She's known as a defender in the league, but like you said, spent a lot of time overseas. And when you go overseas, you have a bag for overseas. And then if you're a role player in the W, you got a different bag and role when you go back to a W team. So there's this constant trying to find your confidence when you get back to the W. But she spoke to me about, just being confident here and feeling free and working on her game so much. So I love seeing her excel.
Yeah, and she's worked her way back to February 22nd of 24, torn Achilles, and that was after coming back from a Liz Frank fracture. Said she read Kobe's post at 34 years old, tearing his Achilles as inspiration in that process. Still doesn't feel right to talk about Kobe in the past tense ever. I don't know that that'll ever feel correct.
No, I don't think so. But you look at Beck and she doesn't even look like she's had injuries. She moves so.
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
No.
You wouldn't know.
Chen kicks it. Gardner through the legs, feeds inside. A lot of traffic in there. Too much for Clark to score.
Oh,
that could have been out of bounds.
Oh, I thought it was.
I don't know if you could have a review there.
Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes stayed, leaving a big hole in the middle there.
Oh.
She will get the rebound. Bullet dodge there. Lead is 10 with 7 to go.
Okay, so I asked you think it's going to be a double-digit win or not?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
No. I have the Eclipse, but I have them by 8.
Okay.
Clark steps over. No good once again inside. Sherrod fighting for it.
Itty-bitties on the floor.
You know who we haven't seen much of is Lexi Brown.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that ankle or shin, whatever her injury was the other night, is maybe.
She was banged up on night 1, had 15 last night.
Yeah.
Maybe the back-to-back kind of getting to her. We haven't seen a lot of her, as you can see her along the bench there. Moving kind of gingerly, maybe. We'll have to check in with Lexi and see how she's doing. Hopefully she can get herself right for week 2. Remember, the draft is coming up. We'll have people rising up on the draft board, people sinking down. Contact there. Which way will that go? That'll go against Gardner, it seems. You and I were chatting earlier about players whose draft stock has probably gone up. Zaya Cook, drafted 22nd, right?
Yeah, that won't happen again.
Has to go up.
That won't happen again. Oh, but tell me where you think she'll be.
Well,
so
where she'll be?
Bet on it. Yeah, you got it. Is she top 10?
Oh, yeah, for sure top 10. For sure top 10. I don't know if she'll make top 5 because so many of the bigs go early.
Yeah.
I'd say she's right around 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
But Natasha Mack, does she leap up into one of those top 3-4 picks? Tina Charles, Mercedes Russell. She was in 23rd.
Oh, yeah. I think so. I think she'll be a big off the board pretty early.
Right away. And what about Cam Trailer? Guard, she was 25th.
Top 10.
Yeah, top 10? Okay, I like
so.
that.
I'd like to see it. And I think that so many people have watched this Eclipse team play this week that they're going to be like, okay, like they'll play in the system well and share it. Yeah. And people now have an example for what your team probably needs to look like to win.
Well, we have quite a bit of arguing from everybody about who touched that ball. So we'll have a challenge, and they'll give us a chance to take a break with about 6.5 to go. 10 points is the lead for the Eclipse. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by Concrete. It is 72-62 with 6.5 remaining here in the fourth. So much to be decided. The overall victory as well as this quarter. Call stands on that one. An unsuccessful challenge. So the Eclipse will end up losing a timeout, but not their swagger. Kirsten Bell.
Gritty.
Getting after it. Crowd enjoying it here. Basketball inside the Nashville Municipal Auditorium throughout the entire month of February. We're going to finish up right at the start of March. And crown a champion for Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball. Kevin Barnett alongside Sid Colson, 10-year WNBA vet, couple-time champion. Anna Camden on the sidelines. As you get a look at our booth here, we've been shooting and enjoying the action. Yeah, that one's straight in, see? Oh, behind the back pass. That's short, though. You got to use the legs. That's why. You got to use that.
Is that what it was?
Get up with the legs a little bit. Let's check in with Anna.
Well, Kia Nurse is a veteran in this league, a veteran in women's basketball. She plays smart basketball. She gets into a rhythm. And Coach Ednisha Curry said their team has to make sure they know when she's hot and know how to get her the ball. So I would say make sure to look for Kia Nurse down the stretch as they look to complete a comeback.
Should they be getting her open for three here?
Yeah.
You're down 9?
I've been waiting for it, and especially now it looks like they have Bree Hall at the 4 position. So you've got 3 shooters out there with Aaliyah Nye, Bree Hall, Kia Nurse. Like, let's get more action going, some misdirections, multiple actions.
Mercedes Russell picks up the bucket there. Russell now with 10. Balanced scoring continues to be it. You like that take?
I like that take by Bree Hall. I want to see her be more aggressive like that. I thought she was going to shoot it.
Hall now with 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Strong output, career high. When did that happen? Just now.
Just now? Yeah, just now when I said
Back to Hall. Cut looking for 21. Instead, she'll get the rebound.
Good pass.
3-point look. Got it.
That's good. I like that.
68-74.
Bree's been super active.
Stop, score, stop perhaps here.
Need that. They absolutely need a couple of those. They need like 2.
Yeah,
2
set
or 3.
yourself up. There's one from Sherrod.
There it is.
She pulls it back
Pull up
to
for 3.
Nye.
Oh.
Nurse on to drive it. And almost got there. She'll go to the line for 2. Here's Nye from the corner.
Good action from Bree Hall. She gave it. Yeah, gave it to Mac. She got it back. Missed her little floater, but on her board, she saw Aaliyah Nye spotting up in the corner. Got it to her. Cash money from Aaliyah.
And you're talking about that early on. The Rhythm needed to find the open player a little bit quicker.
Yeah, way quicker. They were getting it a couple times in transition, but their half-court offense had just been super stagnant. So in my mind, they need to be looking to push in transition even more, move to the next action when they don't get it, and but they still have time. It's 5 minutes, 6-point game.
All right, look at Aaliyah Nye, the number 13 pick by Vegas last year out of Alabama, entering her second professional season.
I like that little stop-and-go drive, little face-up action on her teammate KB, and then running the floor. She's so funny. She missed the pass, but got it back, knocked it down, and then obviously the play you just saw from Bree Hall finding her in the corner.
Yeah, listed as being out of Huntsville, Alabama now, but part of the sovereign nation there in Shelby, Michigan, the Potawatomi Indians, the Gun Lake tribe.
Okay.
Pretty interesting story for her.
So Aaliyah Nye was telling me that in high school she had a coach that would make them rep just their form all the time. Like you had to get it perfect, you shoot, and then you would start to do it off the bounce. And if your form was wrong, you would have to go to the back of the line and redo it. It wasn't about the makes, it was about your form. And she says she's kept up with that routine since leaving high school. And so I asked her if it was more about making shots or shooting shots. She was like, making is important, but I just make sure that I get a lot of reps to feel good. And now you see her coming out having a performance like this. So I hope she just keeps getting those looks up so we can see her have more higher scoring games.
Yeah, it's interesting breakdown, taking it to very similar to the process, not the result, right? It's all about the process. So here it's all about the form, not the result, and the form will bring the result.
Yeah, and that's why she was a rookie who was able to go and impact the Vegas championship team in her minutes there. She would hit huge shots for them, and she just stayed ready, whether she played 2 minutes or 20. She was just constantly ready to come in and shoot it.
You know, that approach might make sense for a woman who was originally an engineering major.
You know what? I think it does. I didn't know that was her major. Okay, so she's smart too.
Yeah, she was originally an engineering major at Illinois.
Okay.
You can see that being tough though. If the basketball starts going your way, you got to find a different opportunity. 7-0 run here for the Rhythm, and they are -4 is all. They were down at 16 points in the first quarter. They won the second, they won the third. They've been doing all the work to get themselves on the positive side of the Eclipse. They would be the only team to defeat the Eclipse, who are 2-0. One to shoot, got it up. Oh, and what a play by Chen. Found Sherrod about 4 feet out of bounds.
Yeah, she did. That was good hustle right there. That would have been a really big stop for Rhythm. In fact, had they been able to secure this, or just have it go the other way. But one more possession for Eclipse. They need to get a stop right here.
Trailer feeds Morrow, faces up against Matt, trying to use the glass, a little too hard. Chance to cut it to 2. Could even be within 1. You get a 3 to go.
Spacing.
Back in the pick and roll, Morrow with the defense. And some contact, it looked like, to the face of Hall.
They're not pleased with that call. Anissa Morrow and Alicia Clark. Alicia's never happy with the call. She tried to tell me and TP and Kia Stokes that she doesn't really talk to refs. And she wanted us to believe that. Like, she said it like she genuinely believed it. She was like, I really don't talk, I just play. We're like, girl, what? You're talking to your friends and teammates. Like, people,
we were there, right?
We were there. We were actually there. I don't know.
When your friend's giving you grief at a party and you go, I can hear you.
You just tell a lie long enough, you start believing it.
That's right. Oh, that's going to stay Rhythm ball.
That's right.
Off the left arm of Clark. Yeah, that is huge.
That's the first time I'm seeing Rhythm show some emotion for real. Their whole bench was up. They're excited on the court.
Well, we were chatting in the first game about the energy it takes to come back from being down big. They were down 20 to Glow right away.
They've done this twice.
And here they were down 16 to the Eclipse, where they've done all the work to get back, and here they can't inbound the ball.
Yep. Yep.
But we did get a timeout called before time expired, and Nisha Curry's going to get credit for that one.
Alicia's pissed again, and they got the timeout.
All right, so we have a timeout on the floor. Gives us a chance to go into the game with Shea Petty.
Big guard. She gonna make it. She gonna make it. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
That play right there resulted in a jump ball that Shea Petty did not win.
I love that. She just happened to be on the inside. Just like, luckily you were underneath Sadie, so you could do a jump ball, but I love her screaming like she's the big one.
Trying to muscle up. The Rhythm are trying to muscle up here. They could tie it with a 3.
Yep.
That hasn't been their strong suit in this one. They're 4 for 19.
Yeah, they need to get to the basket.
Okay.
Get to the basket. You know what? Unless it's wide open. When they've been penetrating, when they touch the paint, they've gotten really open shots, and you can't be mad. When you're missing wide open ones, it's just, all right, they're just not falling. But at least get to the paint to create them.
Sherrod trying to get to the paint right to the edge there. Had a pretty good look at it. Russell manages to corral the ball, and the Eclipse will try and extend their lead. Chen feeds it inside to Morrow. Wide open. Short. Rhythm still looking for that tie.
Set a drag screen. Set a screen right here for Bree. Oh.
Forget it. We're tied.
There it is.
Bree Hall launches for 3, and that's good.
What's Bree got right now?
11-0 run by the Rhythm.
Bree's got to have 20 or so, right? 22? Did she have 19 last time?
She has 23.
23? Okay.
Morrow finds it the second time.
Rebounding machine right there.
So things are serious. Under 3 minutes to go. 2-point game.
Whoa, Kevin.
240 points available here. Team points. Sherrod gets the rebound, the reset.
She's got to see Kalia Nye a little faster right there. She was open for the 3.
Sherrod's open.
Oh, don't go for that steal.
Chen and Morrow. Little 2-woman game here. Chen to her right side. Russell tucks it away. A little too long. Does Hall go up again from here? No, timeout called. Anisha Curry wants to talk about it. Her team with a chance to actually take the lead in this possession. Let's take a look back at the 3 by Hall that tied it. First time we've been tied since the first quarter.
Yeah, I thought that Mac would come set a drag screen, but Alicia Clark was backed up a little bit off of Bree Hall. She made a good read, knocked it down.
So Bree Hall, 23 points behind her. Jalen Sherrod with 14, 4 for 5 from the line. Sherrod's been doing a nice job of getting to the line. Also a steal for her. What are we doing if you're on the Rhythm side right now?
Man, if you're on the Rhythm side, I think Bree's been our go-to person. And so, you know, other nights it was Kia Nurse, but I think Bree, she's earned the right to get some shots at the end here to seal the deal. But we don't have to force it. You know, maybe run her off some stuff because she could also be used as a decoy. She's shooting it well. She's been attacking well. So if they mess up and, you know, try to jump out and switch, somebody can roll to the basket. But most importantly, they got to get a stop so that they can come down here and execute properly. Don't let Eclipse come down here and just get whatever they want.
I mean, to your point right now, Kia Nurse 1 of 6 from 3-point.
Yeah.
Hall 2 for 4.
Yeah. It's been a rough night shooting in general, like you mentioned before, for their team. But Bree is at least shooting at 50%, so, you know, let's give it to her.
All right, the Rhythm huddle was going on. Our own Anna was right there.
Well, Anisha Curry came into that huddle with a smile on her face. The Rhythm can taste their first win, but first they need to execute this play. They drew up a double screen. We're going to see Shooter pop, and we're going to see Natasha Mack roll. They're going for either one of those options there.
Sherrod controls the action. Mack will set the first pick. Nurse will run through. Here's Hall to her right. And got it. Tied at 76. Under 2 minutes. Clark tomorrow. Both teams going underneath.
Either way, either Anissa or Alicia was going to post Bree up right there.
Russell gets in front of Sherrod.
Oh, pick it up.
Can't get over the top of the 6'6", number 21. Stepped out of bounds. That's going to prove perhaps a costly error, as the Eclipse here could go up 4 or 5 with 1:20 remaining. This quarter, the Rhythm 18-15. Situation where they could win 3 quarters and lose the game.
They could. Kevin, you think there's going to be overtime?
No.
Okay.
Morrow blocked by Mack once again. Catches it back in. Ball not bouncing the way of the Eclipse yet.
Another little tie-up.
Another jump ball.
Jalen. Good block.
Yeah, the chaos underneath. And for the second time, Mercedes Russell will face a 5'7" guard. Picking on the littles.
All right, let's see who gets it.
I want to see Jalen go up for this one.
I'm going for Jalen. No full seconds.
Yeah, she went for it. Eclipse ball. 1 minute remaining. To go up 4. Chen. Drive. Scoops right hand. In and out. Morrow with the board. Mack picks it up finally. And they have a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah. I didn't detect an Australian accent, but... Sherrod with plenty of room from Clark. Gets by her anyway. Scoops it up underneath. Can't find it. Morrow corrals it. Difference between shot and game clock, about 4 seconds.
You still just need to stop.
78-76. Rhythm looking to play some defense. Chen all the way to the rack. Got it. Up and in.
Too easy.
+4. That's probably the game.
Yep. That's way too easy if you're Rhythm. Baseline can't be that wide open.
Should you just hard foul at that point and make her shoot the free throws?
Yeah, but I also think they should have sent her back to the middle. Nobody even got there in time. I think they're tired though. They weren't thinking about.
They've done a lot of work to get back from that first quarter.
Yeah, they weren't thinking about help side right there, but that was just a little too easy. You know, you got Aaliyah Nye in the corner.
I popped that.
Mack tried to come over. It was just a little too late.
It's almost a lucky bounce there as Mack caused all that interference.
It was.
Yeah.
Caitlin Chen.
That is how you feel about that one. Hitting the rim in that way and staying in.
She's just so grateful, so grateful. She's so funny. Last game when she got interviewed after the game, I told her, I was like, hey, that was really awkward, your interview. Like, Anna asked you something and you were just like, oh yeah, it was great. And then she kind of like mumbled. She was like, well, I told him I didn't want to do it. I was like, well, if you don't want to do the post-game interview, don't play well, and then you won't have to do it. That's usually how that goes.
Just be terrible. You'll
be terrible, and they won't ask you. Oh, but Caitlin did tell me to mention on broadcast how pretty she is. So.
Oh, okay.
She looks so delightful.
There you go. Perfect. Done. Check that box.
She owes me $5.
Nurse need a bucket here. You need to shoot early.
Yep.
Instead, Sherrod will pull it back. They're going to try and win the quarter. And that'll do it here in game number 1 of the evening. Our final day of action in week number 1. Morrow and the Eclipse will go undefeated, 80-76. But interestingly enough, I believe they lost the quarter here by 1 point.
I think, yeah, Rhythm won it.
So they're going to get 180 team points here, are the Eclipse, for the overall victory. As this is the final play of regulation.
Yeah, no urgency. I think that just didn't go exactly how they wanted to do. It just wasn't smooth. Bree Hall ended up getting it up. Honestly, they weren't going to be able to win the game. Probably you needed to get fouled on a 3, and Eclipse, their defense wasn't going to be silly enough to do that. But they won the quarter, so I think you take that.
Yeah, you probably don't want to give the ball up and then have them go the other way and score.
Absolutely.
So, all right, we'll go down to Anna with Morrow.
Anissa, y'all got up early, but they bounced back. How'd you weather the storm?
We knew that we punched first, but we had a long week this week and just trying to stay together. I know personally, I probably had the worst shooting percentage night possible, but just trying to grind it out and just push through this week.
You are a rebounding machine, to say the least. Where does that tenacity come from?
It's just a will. It's not something that you really could teach. It's a heart that I have, and I know every night I want to come out here and get my rebounds to help my team. I don't think I got my double digits tonight, but I did what I had to do to win.
3-0 to start off your AU career. How does that feel?
It feels great. We said we was going to sweep this week, so we did that.
All right, I see your team over there celebrating. Go join them.
Thank you.
Anissa Morrow, one of the rookies here in Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball, but she is quickly proving herself to be an impact player. So she didn't quite get to the double-double, but that has been a regular for 24 this week.
Yeah, it has been. I was expecting it at the beginning of the game, I won't lie. But like she said, she did what she needed to do. Everything that she did didn't necessarily show up in the box score. She was solid defensively for them, especially in that first half. And she was active in movement. She's setting screens and getting people open, having some tough finishes over bigger bodies. So she still contributed in a large part of the win today.
The Eclipse came in with control of the leaderboard, and that continues here. Only one guard has ever won an Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball Championship. Chen and Gardner are 1 and 2.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be interesting to see how the teams will be this week, seeing what the draft will look like, because it's all of Eclipse in the top 10. But yes, it's fun to see guards up there. I like this.
I wouldn't expect any of that to change. Those 4 players are probably fairly well locked into those positions.
Agreed. I agree.
All right, Sid, you had a great week 1. We're going to be back for week 2.
You did.
But first, we're going to pass the baton. So we'll be back with you later next week with all new teams and all new action, but there's one more game to go. Tonight, 9 Eastern, Glow facing Gold Rush. Check out where to watch at auprobasketball.com. For Sid Colson, Anna Camden, and our entire crew, I'm Kevin Barnett. Thanks for watching, and congratulations, Eclipse, 3-0.